Welcome to Hatman Strikes Back Daily Boxing News. So Oleksandr Usyk in this interview with Sky Sports has revealed that he only intends to fight twice more before retiring. And crucially, he mentioned the opponents that he's looking at. For the first fight, it will be the winner of Daniel Dubois versus Joseph Parker. So that would be an undisputed fight again. That'll make Usyk 3 times undisputed at 2 different weights, assuming he won, obviously. Beating Dubois would silence any naysayers regarding the controversy of the last fight with the low blow. And beating Parker, well, that would just be another biggish scalp to add to his resume. And for his final fight, he says he'd like to fight Alex Pereira in a show fight. That's the way he described it, a show fight. I guess that would mean an exhibition or something. And you know, for a fighter's final contest, after he's already beaten all the big names, become undisputed, and he's 38 years of age, and again, this would be after he'd beaten Dubois for a second time or Parker, for a guy in that position to have a little exhibition bout or whatever for his final fight, I got no issue with it. This is not the same as Tyson Fury years ago taking on the likes of Tom Schwartz and claiming it was a world heavyweight title fight because Fury hadn't become undisputed. In 2020, he said he never wanted to fight Oleksandr Usyk. He said Usyk don't bring any money to the table. Facts. That's what Tyson Fury said. And he drew the Usyk situation out for years, taking on people like Francis Ngannou instead, calling himself the best of his generation and the best of all time when he hadn't proven it in the ring by beating Usyk and becoming undisputed. That is when taking novelty fights is not acceptable. You have to get the heavy lifting out the way first. And I'm talking about as a champion. If you're not a champion, do whatever you want. I don't care. But if you're a champion, you have obligations. Get all the heavy lifting out the way first, fight the other champions, become undisputed. Then when there are no more big names to beat, now you can start looking at a novelty fight. That was the case with Muhammad Ali back in the 70s. He cleaned out the division, fought everybody. Then he had that weird crossover fight with the Japanese wrestler. He didn't do that before beating the likes of George Foreman and Joe Frazier and Ken Norton and Sonny Liston and all those other people. No, he did it right at the end of his career when he'd already fought everybody. Similar situation for Oleksandr Usyk, although his heavyweight resume isn't anywhere near as deep as a Muhammad Ali. Ali didn't just beat the big names, he also beat damn near all the contenders there was. It would be nice to see Usyk do that, but realistically, at the age of 38, father time is not on his side. So I think it would be best for him to retire right now, but failing that, 2 more fights, maybe he can get away with it. And Usyk does have a history of being a guy who likes to leave no stone unturned. He doesn't like to leave any doubt that he's the best in the division. Some people have doubt with regards to what happened in the first Dubois fight. I've got no doubt, but some people do. And so it doesn't surprise me at all that Usyk wants to clear that up in the ring. Now, previously, Usyk was apparently toying with the idea of moving back down to cruiserweight and becoming undisputed there for a second time. But again, in this Sky interview, and he also did an interview with BT as well, and I might be getting some of the information from one interview mixed up with the information that he revealed in the other interview, but they were both filmed on the same day and seemingly at the same location, which is a bit weird, but there you go, Sky and TNT. In any event, in one of those interviews, he said that he'd spoken to his nutritionist and other members of his team regarding this possible move back down to cruiserweight, and they all advised him against it. They talked him out of it, basically. And so he says he's going to heed the advice of his team, and he's not going to do that. Wise choice. Usyk, of course, is a very confident man. He believes in his ability, and because he's achieved so much, he probably did think for a while there that going back down to cruiserweight and becoming undisputed again was doable. But his team have convinced him otherwise, and I'm definitely not mad at it. Yeah, it'd be nice to see Usyk versus Opetaya, but not at cruiserweight. I don't think Usyk can make that weight and be strong anymore. Could be wrong, but that's my estimation. So there you have it. 2 more fights for Usyk, the winner of Dubois Parker, and basically an exhibition match at the end against Alex Pereira. Not that that fight will necessarily happen, but he's put it out there as something he would maybe like to do, as a little farewell fight. Some people might be disappointed with that. They'd rather see him go out on a real fight against a Martin Bakole or the winner of Zhang against Caballel, Fabio Wardley. Some people might even say Moses Itauma. I'd say it's far too early for Itauma, but I know some people are putting that out there. But me personally, I got no issue with the exhibition bout as his final one because I think he should retire now. I don't think he's got anything left to prove. And at his age, I think he's reached the point of diminishing returns. Those are my thoughts. Give me yours in the comment section below. Don't forget to like this video, share it, and subscribe if you haven't done so already. I'll catch you on the next one. I'm out.